So this video series is going to be on fixing your health and fitness problems. So we're going to go through the most common issues and give you actionable steps to improve this and sort of get through any plateaus and get you closer towards your journey. So this is all stuff I use with my online clients. So the first one we're going to go through is people saying, don't have time to work out, I haven't got time to do any mini workouts, any time to exercise. So we're going to give you the best way to conquer this. So this probably is the most common reason we hear or I get from my clients just saying why they're not getting results is they just don't have time to work out. They've tried doing early morning workouts before work. They're too tired after coming home from work. So I think this is the biggest issue. And sometimes people just really overcomplicate how to get it in. So the biggest way for us to do this, and I always go through it and recommend it to my clients that I think might be struggling with time, is, so the fix is plan and schedule. Super simple. Everyone tries to overlook it and find the secret. They try to buy the secret ebook or whatever. It just doesn't matter. We need to find actions everyone can take and everyone can do, planning and scheduling, okay? So we've got to overlook our week, find your gaps, even if it's a 10, 20 minute EMON or HIIT workout, even if you've got access and you do 20 minutes of just a compound lift, it's all going to benefit and start piling up your little mini wins, sort of building a new habit and improving your goals. So a lot of people just think, they look at their schedule, oh, I can't fit in 5 workouts, what's the point, okay? So just find out what you can do. If it's 2 hours, 2 times 2 hours, 2 times 20 minutes, it's still going to be better than nothing and it's still going to start piling up. So all my clients, I always try and get them to start off really small. They think, I try and get them to do a 10-minute workout. They think, oh, it's pointless, but you can still get a good sweat on. It probably usually turns over if you've got the time into like 15, 20 minutes. And they start piling up wins, they start piling up confidence, all right? So confidence and mindset is a massive thing to sort of get you progressing further. So a lot of people make their goals too big or unrealistic. I'm gonna work out 5 times 5 hours a week. Whatever happens, you've only hit 2. So now you think you failed for the week and you've probably just given up for next week, all right? So plan and schedule is the most important thing. I personally find writing it down in a diary is much more than just sort of saying it in your head. So you can write it down, put it in your Google calendars, whatever calendar you've got, write it down and commit a block and say that's my non-negotiable block. I'm going to get my exercise in, whether it's 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. It's going to be better than nothing. And if you can start piling up your wins, you're 100% going to start moving forward. Make it actionable. So the next step we need to understand, sort of help us fit it into our calendars, is there's sort of 2 types of people. There's scheduled and then there's flexibility or flexible. So we've all got different lifestyles, different jobs. So to the people that know every day is pretty much the same, you can create a pretty good ritual or habit around this. So you can always, if you always start work at 9, you can always do a workout at 7. If you always finish work at 4 or 5, like a lot of people, then their habit is just to go straight to the gym because they've got their kit already. So if you've got a scheduled routine, try and work out every day at the same time and it just becomes a habit or ritual. The second thing is flexibility. So people like students or delivery drivers, I don't know. So anyone who's got a flexible job or lifestyle where, day to day, your scheduled work is always different. You need to prioritize your work and just take it at the times you can take it. So if you finish work early or you start working later, just try and fit it in then and book it in then. So you might have to build up a calendar, say only 2 or 3 days in advance. But if you're more of a flexible routine, just get ready to sort of jump on the opportunity when you've got free time. Again, if you've got a scheduled routine, just try and have it at a certain time every day to build that habit. So again, it's not easy, but it's just another way of which type of person are you and how are you going to schedule your workouts in. Once you know whether you've got a fixed or flexibility or flexible schedule, the next things to sort of work on are the small things. So these are the type of things I suggest and give tips to my clients to sort of help build them up and like fit in their week. So the first thing is squeezing in short walks throughout the day, whether it's on your break or your lunch. Everyone goes for coffee breaks. People just go down, sit down in the canteen, but if you've got the opportunity, even if it's 10-15 minutes, just either get outside or take the long way round. Sort of get your steps in, sort of get your movement going, because it's too easy to sort of from 9 to 5 just sit down straight and not move. It's the same again if you're struggling to sort of fit in any type of workouts. Squeezing in short walks is going to be a massive boost. Again, it just starts the ball rolling. The small wins will eventually become the big win. Everyone just doesn't like to do it, if it's not going to be a big win straight away. So we need to make sure we're squeezing in short walks throughout the day. Getting up earlier. I think there's a lot of people, honestly, don't choose that option because they can't be bothered. You've really got to look at your routine and your goals. Again, once you've made your schedule, if in the evenings you've got kids or whatever, your plans are just fixed and you can't fit in a workout, then it's probably going to have to be in the morning. A lot of people get up at 8. It's still easy to get up at 6:30, 7. But again, work your way into it. Just because someone says get up early doesn't mean you have to switch to 6 a.m. starts. If you usually get up at like 8, try and switch it to sort of 7:30. Even getting in a 20-minute HIIT workout will start building up your tolerance and getting used to waking up that early. A lot of people are just all or nothing. So even if you did two 20-minute HIIT workouts a week, getting up 20-30 minutes earlier than you normally do is a great way to, again, get the ball rolling and get your small wins building up to build up your confidence and just the good overall feeling of that, you are pushing forward and you're doing what you can do. Next one, drive less, walk more is probably one of the biggest things, really underrated, but across a week, across a month, you can easily sort of double your step count, double your movement overall. So main things I sort of suggest to my clients are parking further away from the entrance to the shopping centre, so you're just naturally going to get more steps as walking further. Park further away from wherever you work, take the long way round, instead of always taking the shortcut, just take the long way round. The next thing is on the way to work, do you have to drive to work? If you can walk or even get off a couple of bus stops before, these little things, again, built up over time will sort of give you a better result, get you closer towards your goal and build up your small wins. The next thing is revamping your rituals. So, every Saturday you always go for a cup of tea and afternoon lunch. So we could easily attach something onto that. So every time you've had your afternoon lunch or afternoon tea, you go for a walk. Again, that's just going to help with digestion and put in more activity. So again, some people always sort of watch Netflix or play video games on a Sunday because that's when they've got their most time. So try and make a new habit of, before I go play video games, I'm going to do a 10-minute walk before I start. So every time you sit down, the controller's in your hands, so just like, I need to go do my 10-minute walk. Or even people that do things, painting, anything where you're just sedentary for a long time. Every hour, just get up and go do a 10-minute walk, do 5 minutes of a workout, just do 5 minutes of squats, 5 minutes of push-ups, even little things like this. Revamping rituals will go a long way. And again, it's the long term are going to get you the results, okay? So hopefully all these different tips and ways will sort of help you find more time to work out. And again, if you can just start working out a little bit, it will slowly build into sort of a good solid routine of working out either every day, every other day. And again, it doesn't have to be a 5-mile run. It doesn't have to be Murph because Rich Fanning told you to. Just move and you will get healthier and you will feel better day by day.